peace to Holmes' concerns. Silverback home, escaping amazing, whichever alias you know me as. Touching lives around the world, motivating, inspiring. We're back with another live stream. Woo! We are 270 push-ups in. We're feeling amazing. Not only are we 270 push-ups in, but I believe also we're 18 subscribers in today. This is the third live stream of the day. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a fun live stream. What's up with you slick packs? What's up, brother? What's happening? We just got back from our interview. All went well. We've got a stage next Tuesday. You know, it's a beautiful time to be alive and a time to be alive and beautiful. Everybody, please smash the like button. We are 18 subs up so far today. 18 subscribers. And that was just from an hour and a half of live streaming. 1 hour live stream, 1 30-minute live stream. Wow. I'm excited about that. Absolutely. Blessings. Nothing but blessings pouring in. This is amazing. You know, this has been a journey where I seek to motivate and inspire, and yet continually I become more motivated and inspired myself. And I guess that's just the law of equivalent exchange working out. You know? What's happening, Angela? Welcome back, my brother. Boom. I really definitely was expecting great growth this year. Me and Angelo talked about it before the year started. I was like, hey, look, when the year start, we're going to kick off and we're going to run it up. Run it up. But I'm a little bit astounded at the fact that in just that 1 hour live stream and then a 30-minute live stream, we were able. Oh, the good news is I went to the interview, I aced it, and now I have a stage set up for Tuesday. So right now I'm in the process of 2 stages. Stages is basically when your employer and the owner comes and watches you perform to gauge whether you're a good fit for their team and things of that nature. So I have one Friday and I have one on Tuesday. And I'm gonna ace them both. And the ball's gonna be in my court, you know? I'm gonna be able to decide if I wanna take on the 2 extra jobs and have 3 jobs, or if one fits me more than the other and just have 2 jobs. But you know, this is how I like to play ball. I like to play ball with options and have the ball in my court. So I'm gonna make the right decision when the time comes for sure. Everybody, please smash the like button. We are 18 subs up today, and it couldn't have been done without the support from you all. You know what I mean? The engagement is sending us out into the YouTube algorithm. We are finding new viewers continually. It's just an amazing time to be alive. The fact that we were able to get 18 subscribers in an hour and a half of live streaming, which is basically 1.5 stream instead of the full 2 streams, it shows that we are right around the corner from a time and a place where we will most likely be getting about 25 subscribers per day pretty easily on average. What's up? Mason, oh, I appreciate you, my friend. I definitely appreciate you. You know, it's a beautiful time to be alive. And with that being said, it's like, you know, right now our subscriber goals are, we going up the hundreds. We just hit 500. Now the next goal is 600. At this point, it's like that 600 could be a 4-day, could happen in 4 days. Like, that's crazy. It's really crazy to think about. But it's a beautiful time to be alive and a time to be alive and beautiful. Now, today is Tuesday. I don't have anything else on the agenda today outside of watching one of my little brodies' basketball game, his collegiate basketball game, which I will check that out probably at the end of this stream. But after that, I think I'll even have time to have another partial stream today. So it's a beautiful time to be alive. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate that. You know, nice fresh cut today. Gotta keep it clean. Now let's start out with a prayer. Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Amen. Let's go. Skibidi, toilet, or creeper. I'm not sure about any of those. What helps or helps you through depression and hardship? Keeping my eyes towards the future, keeping my eyes towards the future and constantly reassuring myself that if I do the right things, I will get the right results. Spencer James, okay, that's new. Everybody smash the like button. We got 1 like, 8 viewers. The more y'all smash the like button, the more people it'll send in here. What it is, Nate Zimmerman, how you doing, my friend? How are you doing? I have seen All American on Netflix. It's a good one. I like that one. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good one. Right now we're currently 270 push-ups in. We do a minimum of 300 per day. We do sets of 30 until we can't no more or until we decide not to do anymore. Wagwan, brother. Wagwan, brother. So during this live stream, we will be dropping and hitting 30 push-ups. We chilling today, though. Our next set is going to get us to 300. So we're not pushing it too much, but we're going to hit it. What's happening? Shout out to Cleveland. Shout out to Gino Kid. What's happening with you, Brody? He does, though. No offense, it's truth. Maybe I look like him. Maybe I look a little bit like Spencer James. With all these comparisons, exactly, bro. I be getting comparison after comparison after comparison. I'm not mad at him, no. I'm not mad at him. It looked like I'm supposed to be famous. That's what it seems like to me. So go ahead, run it up. Hit the like button. Because to be honest, it's a beautiful time to be alive and a time to be alive and beautiful. We started with 99 when January started. Now it is February. We are here at 500 and something subscribers. We are currently now on the road to 600. The pace we've been maintaining, gaining, and having, and participating with, this pace that we got, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we could be at 604 days. So let's get it. I'm built like yo daddy, that's what you meant. I'm jacked, I appreciate that, Sonny. You make my day. I was in a car crash one Saturday night, a drunk driver hit, and I'm in the hospital. You really make my day. I'm sorry to hear that, but listen, God is with you. I'm glad you're okay. I hope everybody who was involved is okay and safe, and speedy recovery to you, my friend. Getting compared to athletes without overtraining goes to show. Exactly, bruh. Exactly. This is how you get it. This is how you get it. You just have a nice, consistent program of stimulation. You stimulate the muscles. You don't overtrain the muscles. You just stimulate, you nutritionalize, you get correct sleep, and you don't build a bunch of cortisol, and your body comes in. You meant my dad. I know that's what you meant. I know that's what you meant. But yeah, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Man. Whew. We had the goal for the year to hit 5K subscribers. I'm not gonna lie, looking at the trajectory from January to February, it's crazy because we're getting, basically we're getting an average of twice as many subscribers per day as we were in January. And I honestly expect that trend to continue. I really do. So I expect when we get to March to be getting twice as much as we did in February, and so on and so forth. If that pace continues, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna crush that 5K subscriber goal. We might even get to 10K subscribers. We might even get to 20K subscribers in just this year. Wow, it's a beautiful time to be alive. I can't even lie about it. What's up, Hooper Life? How you doing today, my brother? It's a beautiful time to be alive. You've been putting in that work, trying to earn that scholarship, or what? You've been trying to earn that scholarship or what, my brother? Ball used to be life for me too. But always remember, even when ball is life, God is always life. What's up, BMX boy? It's cool. How are you doing, my friend? It's a beautiful time to be alive. We 270 push-ups in. Ooh. And we waiting for the right time to drop and give another 30 push-ups and go ahead and get to our minimum, our daily minimum of 300. We don't know if it's the right time yet. You know, we kind of settling in. We just got back home. You feel me? Dominic Clopes. Yo, you eat ads? I don't know what ads are. I don't know what those are. Congrats, you found the golden hamburger. Wow, what is the reward? What's the reward for finding the golden hamburger? I've been searching all my life for the golden hamburger. There has to be some great reward, seeing as I've utilized my whole life in the search of these golden hamburger. Nothing. Wow. I'm gonna drop and give you 30 push-ups. Because you know what? I need to put my effort into something that rewards me. This certainly will reward me. I'm gonna smash out 30 push-ups. While I do that, y'all feel free to smash the like button. Let's get it. Woo! We 300 in. I ain't gonna lie. That felt like a challenge. 300 in today. It's a beautiful time to be alive. What's good, Ken? How you doing, my friend? Federal Rock, you got me, bro. How'd you do that? Hey, what's up, bro? At the gym, W Gains, I appreciate you. Hey, keep putting in that work. Them gains gonna keep on coming. It's a beautiful journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Stay at it, my friend. I appreciate you liking and subscribing. That's a great prize. Manager mod? Absolutely not, my friend. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. How's stream going? It's going amazing. This stream is pretty new. I had an hour stream today, a 30-minute stream today. Altogether, I got 18 subscribers. And now I'm in this stream, which will be an hour or so. And then I might have another stream tonight. That'll be 30 minutes to 45 minutes, something like that. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and a time to be alive and beautiful. We get into it. Oh, long live Vanessa, condolences. I'm very sorry that you're going through that. Just trying to get back into going 4 days in a row to get back to consistency. Absolutely. Endurance, we are endurance being, which means we need repetition. For sure. We need repetition. See, but remind yourself not to overtrain, because it's more about building that consistency. Sometimes the enemy of consistency could be overworking. You know your body, you feel your body. Put in the right work and trust that you will continue to see progress and feel progress. And just allow the time after time after time to get you there. Trying to work out for motivation, that's a good way to produce some good dopamine, produce a good feeling in the body. You match it with a nice nutritional program, you'll get a good looking body out of it. You know what I mean? And you'll be able to say it's a beautiful time to be alive, and a time to be alive and beautiful. Let's go. And remember, everybody out there, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. January, we had 99 subscribers. It's February. We on the road to 600. We had a goal for this year to hit 5K. We're going to smash 5K. And when we smash 5K, we're going to make another goal. I feel like we're going to smash the 5K goal so early in the year that our next goal after 5K is just going to be 10K for this year. And I believe we'll get it. I believe we might smash that goal. It's nothing like having the best supporters in the world. All power and glory be to the Most High, because without God, none of this would be possible. You know what I'm saying? God's people are finding me, and you know what? All I can say is hallelujah, and I appreciate it. You're only 124? You're trying? 124 pounds? Or 12? Were you saying you're only 12 years old? 12 or 124 pounds. You know, here's the thing. If you're only 12 years old, just get into the point, 124 pounds. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Just keep going, and you will keep growing. You know what I mean? Just stay consistent. Right now, I think I'm like 205 pounds, you know? And for the longest time, I was like, man, I really want to get to 230 pounds. But recently, I found myself at the point where I'm just appreciative of where I'm at. And honestly, for my lifestyle, I really believe that endurance is the most important thing. I'm not really concerned about getting too much heavier. Oh, we had 300. We had 300. I'm not gonna lie. That last 30 was tough. It was definitely tough. But we made it to 300. It's a beautiful time to be alive. 12 likes in the chat. I certainly appreciate that. We're on the road to 600 subscribers. God is good. We're on the road to 600 subscribers. See, at this point, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, like today, I'm not sure exactly how many subscribers we're at right now, but I'm pretty sure we started at 489. So I'm pretty sure today we're probably already over 20 subscribers just in today. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking that we're going to hit possibly 30, possibly 25, something like that in just one day. And it's just a beautiful time to be alive. I feel as if this is something we can expect continuously. How you doing, doggy? I feel like this is something we can begin to expect continuously as we continue to grow and gain more great and amazing supporters. I see every single day that the effort I'm putting in is bringing beautiful and amazing results, and I can't be any happier. We 300 push-ups in today. We said we was gonna aim for the minimum, which was 300. I'm gonna tell you now, we're not done with the push-ups. However, I'm not gonna get 630 today like I did yesterday. I'll be lucky to get into the 400s, but I am typically pretty lucky. The last 30 push-ups, whew, I definitely felt them. And I keep telling myself, I'm like, at some point, I'm gonna have to aim for the minimum. But that some point ain't gonna be today. We're gonna keep going. We feeling strong. Horses don't stop, and humans certainly never stop. You know, humans never stop. We are the greatest endurance athletes on the planet. That's how we made it today. Well, also with the help and the boost and the complete assistance of the Most High. This is how we made it here today. My girl stressed out because her job making her work every day. I honestly can't believe your body ain't gave in. Whew. Her job making her work every day. Yeah, that's one of them situations though. See, at a certain phase of life, when you don't really have your savings attached, you don't have passive income, things of that nature, working every day can be a big blessing because you're going to keep adding. Your money is going to keep adding. You're going to spend less money. And you know it can be a blessing. Maybe that's just the phase that she's in right now. But she has to learn how to stay grounded, work on that breath work so she doesn't allow it to completely stress her out. Nigga ain't been asleep none today, just working out. You know, we get it in. We get it in. We get it in. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and the time to be alive and beautiful. This is what we do. See, normally when I'm not on and y'all think I'm asleep, I'm just at work. I'm just at work. I'm one of them people, man, I just wake up and I'm like, let's progress. Let's progress. No matter where we putting our energy at, this has to be a spark of progression. You know? That's just how I go. That's just my vibe. You know? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I told her the reason is because she answers when they call to cover a shift when others don't answer at all. That's true. She's responsible. You sleep because you got burgers and sit in your gut and can't digest. Oh, man. Oh, man. You got to eat a little more cleaner. Digestion. A lot of people's digestion actually is taking up the majority of their energy because digestion does burn a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy, especially when you're digesting things that aren't so easy to go down the pipes. So that's why we eat a very clean, healthy diet, you know? Why does it droop? I don't know what's drooping. What you talking about? But I do know this. We 300 push-ups in, and it's time to drop and give another 30 because I'm feeling energized now. I'm going to smash out these push-ups, and while I smash out these push-ups, I would love for y'all to smash the like button. Let's get it. Let's keep growing. We 330 push-ups in. It's a beautiful time to be alive. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get down there and show the floor who's boss. You know? Sometimes you're either gonna push around or get pushed around. And when I push around, I like to push the floor. I like to push the floor. Because when I push that floor, me and that floor connect. And when we connect, one of us gains respect. And I like to be the one gaining the respect. Let's go. Let's go. I just seen a nigga in prison with designer and a whole bunch of weed you get in stores. Wow. He must have a lot of money or a lot of connections. Oh, we got 11 people in here. If you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, post notifications. One of the fastest growing channels. We started the year with 99 subscribers. Now we're on the road to 600. What we like to do is speak positivity into the atmosphere, exercise, push people towards God, health, wellness, spirituality, and an intense pursuit of progression continuously, motivation and inspiration. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's the point of doing all that though? I don't really know. Which UFC fighter do I look like? Which UFC fighter do I look like? I'm gonna get in a stance. Maybe it'll be easier for you to guess which one. Which one? Which UFC fighter? Which UFC fighter? Michael Morales, I haven't heard of him. I'm gonna have to check him out. It's a beautiful time to be alive and a time to be alive and beautiful. Amen. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. We 330 push-ups in today, y'all. It's like it never stops. I've been looking at myself too. I've been getting some good results for sure. Stays positive no matter what. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's so many things to be grateful for. I woke up today. I took a breath in. My girlfriend was right next to me. She farted. And the first thing I thought was, wow, what a peculiar sounding fart. The second thing I thought was, it's a beautiful time to be alive. It was and then I laughed at the fart. You know, some people are like, oh, you farted. Nah, not me. I'm gonna breathe that thing in. And then I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna be like, I'm alive. You know? So that's the mindset you gotta have. That's the mindset you gotta have. You gotta go with the flow. You gotta see the positivity in everything because trust me, it's there to be seen. It's there to be seen. It's just up to you. And here's the thing about perception is gonna go into the direction that you place it. However, if you place your perception on the glass full or half full rather than half empty, you will find more things that are half full and eventually it'll be completely full. You know what I mean? Instead of you finding more empty things until it's depleted. And as your glass fills up, so will your energy bar. And then you'll have enough energy to say it's a beautiful time to be alive and a time to be alive and beautiful. All praise be to the Most High. We got 15 likes in the chat. Wow. We've been running the likes up. We're not even 30 minutes into this live stream. I already have the feeling that this live stream is going pretty well. I already have the feeling that we getting new subscribers throughout this live stream. I don't even know what to expect us to be at after this live stream, but I know we got 36 more minutes and we're gonna keep trying to push these push-ups, you know? Another BPT and Akbar joint. Yeah, I know, BPT and Akbar joint, they'll watch, I'm telling you, as this channel continues to grow, all these supporters we have, we're gonna get pushed out into the algorithm more and more and more, and we're gonna come across BPT and or Akbar joint again. We will. Hopefully, they're in a better place in their life. You know what I mean? Especially Akbar joint, because that was the strangest thing that I've ever experienced. He started having adverse dreams about me, and then he made a complete and total disappearance. I didn't understand how that happened. I don't know, but God bless his soul and his spirit. You know, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Last I heard of him, he was having dreams about me and his girlfriend or something. I don't know. He was in my live one day, but you glitched, so you, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, yeah, because I didn't see. He'll be back. I'll see BBT in here again, for sure. He'll be back in here. Whoever he's trolling right now, he'll probably get bored of trolling that person, and he'll come make his attempt, you know? But it won't work, you know? He couldn't believe I was back. They counted me out. They counted me out. See, I'm in the process still of winning and dominating this battle with celiac disease. And that was pretty much my homecoming party because we ain't dropped below 205 in a long time. If we want, we could go up in weight. But right now, we just making 205 as solid as we possibly can make it before eventually, if we start to feel like we under fat, we're gonna go ahead and boost to that next weight. We're gonna weight boost, get up to 210, boom, and then maximize that. But we taking our time in this beautiful process. Smooth Cutting ASMR, welcome in from India. Shout out to you, my friend. Super Soldier Serum, you already know. Super Soldier loading. India is #1. I'm glad you love your country and your nationality. It's a beautiful thing. It means you probably also love yourself, which is a contagious energy. Please come here with that self-love so we can all feel and cherish the self-love. Matter of fact, I'm loving myself so much right now that I'm about to drop and get another 30 push-ups in. And we 330 push-ups in so far today. So I'm gonna ask y'all, while I smash these push-ups, will you please smash the like button? Also, if you're new, subscribe and turn on the post notifications. It's endless motivation, inspiration, and good vibes over here. Let's do it. Now, I don't remember if that's 360 or 390, so y'all gotta remind me, but I'm gonna check back at the end of the live stream. I don't remember if that's 360 or 390, but I know we counting. We counting. You not from India? I want to gain my weight. Please tell me, shake or diet. So you wanna gain some weight? Quinoa. Eat more quinoa. If you need to, eat a little bit of brown rice. Get some avocados for your healthy fats. Extra virgin olive oil with every meal. Eat some oats in the morning, every morning. You gotta get your oats in. Drink a good, decent amount of milk, not a lot, but drink some milk, you know, and just keep going. 3 to 4 meals a day. MF Zane in the building, what's happening? What's happening? That's crazy because Angelo mentioned you earlier. Sierra, okay. And my little brother's game just started, but I'm gonna check that game out in 32 minutes because I want to skip past all the boring parts. What it is, Brody, you've been live for like 6 hours? No, I'm not. This is my 3rd live of the day. I'm actually been live for 2 hours today. That's crazy, Angelo. You really are you got that telekinesis, bro. What's up, Gavin? How you doing today, brother? I seen this guy at 2. My height is 6.2 and you weigh 58 kilograms. Yeah. Avocados, also add some peanut butter, some nuts to your diet. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Angelo is literally talking about you. You probably don't even know who Angelo is. Angelo is Gabe. Oh, wait, he got the same picture, so you do remember. You know, we chilling, we 360 in. Let's get it. We 360 push-ups in, you know? Beautiful time to be alive. We do at least 300 every single day. Every single day. Every single day. And we ain't gonna stop. Never, ever. You know? All we do is put in work. It's a beautiful thing. It's been a long time, Zane. I told you, Gabe, we're gonna hit that algorithm. We're gonna hit that algorithm. It's been a long time, bro. I hope life been treating you well. My brother. Oh, I've been doing good, Gavin. Absolutely. Jesus loves you too, RJ. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. It's important that you put God first and you have yourself follow right behind that. It's a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. A time to be alive and beautiful. All we focus on is positivity, health, and wellness. You know what I mean? We don't want to be a distraction. We want to be somebody just pushing you towards that place of peace. That place of peace, because in peace, you can think straight. And with clarity, you can focus. And with focus, you achieve great things. And it impacts everybody around you. Would I like a massage? No, thank you. I appreciate you, though. Actually, if you want to get me a card to Massage Envy, if you want to buy me a gift card to Massage Envy, I will go ahead and take my trip to Massage Envy, because they have one really great masseuse there that I haven't seen since my birthday, and I would appreciate that. I've actually been trying to find the channel. I've unplugged for a while. I had to see the world. I got back a few weeks ago living on the grid. Hey, bro, that's always necessary. We're going to go ahead and mod you up. I ain't going to lie. We got some of the OGs in here. So everybody who don't have a moderator yet, because I know Slick Packs and Nakoma is going to become moderators. I told y'all, we had another channel back in the back, and this is the new channel. So there are people from the other channel that I've known at this point for over a year and a half, 2 years. And, those are also moderators. But when it comes to the new people, we're going to add 2 moderators at the end of this month. And then from there, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. It's just Nakoma and Slick. Been nothing but positive since the beginning. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Absolutely salute to the OGs. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Gavin. I appreciate that. I remember because you told me what was going on. Bro, this year can't get no better. Bro, we going up, brother. I ain't going to lie to you. We locked in with 2 jobs, possibly 3. It's our choice, I already know my college path. About to go back to school. Amazing girlfriend who's locked in on school and college herself. I ain't gonna lie, life is just came complete full circle. We got that gluten out of the system. We got a clear mind. I'm him. I appreciate you, Isaac. I definitely appreciate you. That's a fact. You was just talking about him today. See, it's a full circle moment. See, a lot of the older subscribers from the OG channel see me when I was sick. I had celiac disease. I had dropped all the way down to 189 pounds, And that's the only me they had known. See, I'm 205 pounds solid, We getting it back to the regular. And it's a beautiful time to be alive. Yeah, no gluten at all. I probably felt the energy of Zane trying to find us again. You're one of the most perfect kind of people. I came back not only for whom, to get a hold of you somehow. I'm glad you're here. Amen. Life is it's a beautiful dance we do in life. We performing a beautiful dance. We had Kirk came back. Kirk be busy running his own business when it comes to HVAC, electrical, engineering, running that bread up, also providing opportunities. So for the people who really take this community aspect seriously, I had somebody come in earlier, 15, wanted to be a beat maker. He wants to figure out how to make some money for his family. We have some resources. Like I'm telling you, Kirk offered me a job. He offered Angelo a job. That's a good way to get into the 6 figures. It's going to take a lot of hustling and bustling, a lot of working, but it'll allow you to provide a good life for your family. And I know that college isn't for everybody. But however, I'm going back to college. I'm going back to college because the field that I want to do my career in, like right now I love hospitality, but I want to help people a bit more than just, when it comes to saying kind words and being there to supply them with the drinks they need and the food they need. I want to help people on another level. So I'm going to go back to college and never feel like it's too late. I found the golden burger again. I guess I don't get no reward, huh? Let me know if I get a reward this time. Armalite's still here. Starlight, we can't say her name, but Starlight is still here. We can't say her real name. I think she's, on her career path, and I think that was a good decision for her. I was thinking about going back to college because I see how college is a great route. Absolutely. You got a reward full of nothingness and infinite void. Wow. Need to get in the commercial. You know what's crazy? This restaurant, one of the restaurants I work at right now, the ownership team came in, a special guest and a heavy investor came in, this older white woman, and she had her family, her daughter, nieces with her and things of that nature. And all she kept telling me was, you're the face of the restaurant. We need to get you on commercials. She was talking about she knows Gavin Newsom, and she said, mark my words, I'm gonna make you famous. I wanna get in the commercial, I ain't gonna lie, I do. I just wanna make sure that whatever I'm advertising is something I can stand by, at least 70%, at least 45%, preferably 50%. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful time to be alive, and the time to be alive and beautiful, but the reward is you get one malevolent shrine in one place in 1 second. Okay, you could tell me in whom got preachers in our bloodline for sure. Definitely. But you know what else we got? We got strength in our bloodline. I once again retrieved the golden burger, and I got no reward. Therefore, I must reward myself with another 30 push-ups. Right now, we're 360 in. Daily minimum of 300. It's time to push this to 390. Let's get it. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and the time to be alive and beautiful. We're 390 in. Once again, I was only seeking the minimum today, but we didn't mess around, and we had 390, and we still got 23 minutes left to go in this live stream. So we're gonna get into the 400s, clearly. It just seems like something we can't help but do. If you find me a third time, there is no prize, but be alert, I am wise. Okay, here you go with the poetry and the flowetry. People that work with me told me I need to start a YouTube channel. You should, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Advice and everything. You gotta realize the world is a each one, teach one, reach one experience. The greatest resource is another human being. You can't be at all places in one time, but you can connect with people and gather from their experiences, and you can become a more intelligent being and pass it on and on. I can never put myself in front of people and speak, but I've spoken at global seminars without issue. I feel like I could because of the credentials, but to get up in front of people like this, it takes some time, but I think you could do it. Feel like crying? Oh yeah, it's definitely a full circle moment. What's up, Caitlin Head? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a beautiful day. You're an amazing person. We appreciate you. The world appreciates you. And I want you to take the knowledge of that with you everywhere. Recognize that you are worthy. You have great self-worth. And everywhere you go, people are just reaching for your value. Give it at equivalent exchange, and only at equivalent exchange. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Misunderstood Christian. What's happening with you? Brother. I get it. Wait, I don't know, because you never told me if you were male or female, but the fact you keep calling me Zesty, I know what you are, my brother, and I love and appreciate you. What's the question, Caitlin? My lowest home, I talked to him and cried about what's going on with me last year. I know, bro. And last year was bumpy. Last year was bumpy for me, too. I ain't gonna lie, last year was that year, though, where it was like, you know what, we're gonna have to go through these tribulations. Can you get mod? Unfortunately, Caitlin, you the newest name I done seen in this whole chat. So unfortunately, as of now, I don't know you well enough, my friend. I'm sorry that your day doesn't feel the best, but you are amazing. You'll never tell me who I am. Last year was hella good for you. That's awesome. I thought about you almost every day, you and whom, but after I unplugged, I couldn't go back, but I wish I could, laugh aloud. It was a bizarre experience. It happens, bro. It happens. I ain't gonna lie to you. It happens. It happens. And whenever it happens, it's for the best. See, I've had a lot of times in life, you know, and especially dealing with celiac, I just been at times where I'm completely overloaded. But I've had a lot of times in life where I'm like, you know what? I love everybody I'm around, but I have to unplug. I have to unplug. And what I always do is just give it to God and say, you know what? Whatever's meant to be will be. Keep everybody I care about and love safe. And when it's that time, we will cross each other's paths again, and all that was shall be restored. See me in next stream? Okay, Caitlin, have a great one. You're amazing. You hope 26 is gonna be better? Of course. Of course 26 is gonna be better. It's only going up. It's only going up from here. Every day you bring in new air is another day that you progress. Every day you progress, you add to your value. Every day you become more valuable, you get better offers. That's how life works. The more you get, the more you have to offer. And it's just a continuous cycle that keeps us all infinite. Threw my phone off an actual mountain in Nepal. Instant regret was finally fully understood. Hey, that's crazy because I was trying to go to the mountains and become a monk. Before I moved here, that was my whole mission. My whole mission before I moved here was to go to a mountain, go somewhere in China, and become a monk. I told my mom and everything. I was on like 3 years of abstinence, maybe 3 to 4 years of abstinence. And I was just like, you know what? I think I finally got to the point where I could trust that I could really fully practice and be a monk. You know, it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I didn't do that. But I learned a lot while being in the process of becoming that. Because at the end of the day, it is important for us to disconnect from what's outside of us and really sit, because the voice inside of us is personal, you know, and it knows us better, you know. But a lot of times people outside of us will always have this message or that message. Sometimes they can come from source, they can come from the creator, but it's no better thing than going straight to the source. You know what I mean? Like if I hear a message about Wendy's, but I heard the message from Chick-fil-A, that message could be distorted. But if I can just sit and I'm already in the Chick-fil-A, I can just talk to Chick-fil-A about it. And it's going to be more correct and direct. It's the beauty of life. And that's the beauty of meditation. We 390 push-ups in. I thought I was only going to hit 300 today. I'm not going to lie. I thought for sure I would only hit 300 push-ups today. But you know what? We're going to get into the 400 club. You know, I've been walking around in my daily life. Everybody been telling me, you know, it looks like I've been hitting the gym. The funny thing about it is all I've been doing is hitting these push-ups. I was going to go to the gym today. I am going to go to the gym tomorrow. But all I've been doing is hitting these push-ups. I ain't going to lie. In your opinion, do you think, let's see. Dude, in your opinion, do you think mankind is winning or losing the spiritual warfare? I mean, we're still existing. We're still here. So we still have time. That's my belief. When it comes to mankind and its totality, there's always hope if there's even just a small fraction of mankind that's really willing to submit. You know what I mean? If a fraction of mankind is willing to submit to what is right, then mankind is good, because mankind is very fertile. You know, mankind is very fertile. It is greatly favored. So I believe that mankind is winning, is always winning. You know, even when a vast majority seems corrupt, a lot of times people that are corrupt make a toxic environment for themselves, and people who are well find a way to stay in wellness, you know? So I believe that mankind is going to keep doing this thing, and I believe that we will correct this cycle for sure. But I do think that the more people that spread and preach positivity and continue to show the result of approaching life every day with a positive mindset, a God first mindset, I believe that it's contagious. And when people see it and follow it, you'll be surprised how many people can flip that switch and become participants in better behaviors. How you doing, Diana? Jason? I don't remember that name. Mari, can I do a backflip? Not yet. One day. It was the best experience of my life. I can't even describe. It feels like a dream. I was on the move for a year, so no work, no patience, no people. I knew I needed to reset. I was losing myself. Oh yeah. Now that medical field can definitely do that to you too. You know, when you're always required to make another person's needs the center of your focus, you gotta really, you can develop it, but you gotta really focus on developing the skill to recognize that your needs still have to come first. Yes, this person is dealing with something that needs attention right now, and it can change and save their life. However, you're the person with the skill set and the capability of saving many lives. So you have to prioritize your health. Always. You have to. At the end of the day, you're not alone. And, saving these people, God is there. You know what I'm saying? But never let it upset your peace and never let it shake you. Never let it shake you, because it's learning lessons. Even in the serving industry, when it comes to food, like there have been days where I've been running around the restaurant, giving this person that, this person that, this person that. I get to the end of the day and I'm like, dang, I haven't had any water today. That was my fault. And also by the end of the shift, my ability to make other people's needs, get everybody what they needed was a bit diminished. So I had to realize I gotta make sure I put me first. What's my diet? I just finished Stranger Things. You should watch it when you find some time. Really good show. Might check it out. My diet consists of majorly, I do 4 eggs, I do an avocado, I do quinoa, I do some salmon. 5 days a week, I do broccoli, green and red bell peppers, chickpeas, red kidney beans, baby spinach, onions, jalapenos, and let me think if there's any, some pineapple. I do all of those things 5 days a week as well. A little bit of chicken. What else? Some days oats. Right now I'm not really focused on gaining weight, so I'm not doing the oats. I'm doing bigger portions of quinoa. And I do fruit juices, which includes beetroot juice, watermelon, hibiscus tea, strawberry, pomegranate juice. That's pretty much my diet. Need beef? Good job, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Beef is hard to digest. And for certain people, it can produce a high level of a certain protein or amino acid that can be bad for the veins. I have to remember what that amino acid, homocysteine. It can give you too high of homocysteine levels. And when your homocysteine levels are too high, it can cause, the arteries and the veins to have punctures in it. Then your body's taking from your calcium to fill the punctures. Now you're losing bone density. It's complicated, Absolutely. Gotta keep a pure heart. Yeah, 4 eggs a day is okay. It's good cholesterol, unless you have already pre-existing heart conditions, A spiritual leader in a random village grabbed me, said, "You are dying and taking on conditions not indigenous to yourself." And I understood right away. But it wasn't scary. It summed up work for me. Laugh out loud. For real though. He ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying. And see, this world does have a way to grab at us, and we want to be resourceful. We want to be of use, but at the same time, we have to recognize that being in our own peace is the first place where we can be at use. Everyone can feel one another's nervous system, and when we throw our own nervous systems out of whack, regardless of our effort to be positive and beneficial to the environment, what is felt on an instinctual level can be a bit toxic. So We gotta, this world definitely will keep reaching and trying to pull parts of you. We gotta find a balance. You gotta remember, Zane, although your life is different, you young, bro. You're still very young. Still very, very young. Jackson. Oh, I remember you, Jackson. How you doing, my friend? Mushroom Comic. Let's go. Build a wall in your mind. Ignore everyone and show results. Amen. Let's get it. Hey, you just motivated me. We 390 push-ups in. We about to hit another 30 and get into that 400 club. I'm going to smash these 30 push-ups. Y'all smash the like button. It's a beautiful time to be alive. And the time to be alive and beautiful. Let's get it. Let's go. We 420 in, which is National Earth Day. Remember, God made the earth. And all praise be to the Most High. Wow. I got the best supporters. We got 26 likes. That's amazing. I think our record for likes in a stream might have been like 27 recently. I don't think I've seen 30 of that yet. We got 8 minutes left in this live stream. Let's see if we can get 30 likes. Everyone I meet always goes to turn into their best self. Absolutely. Sorry, I gotta go to bed. No worries. Get some good rest. Sleep is the most important thing. Get your 7 to 9 hours of sleep every day. Allow yourself to get that cellular regeneration and just overall regeneration. Way higher numbers. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We just had 99 subscribers going into January because I was chilling. Honestly, I spent the most of the last year just trying to get ahead of the celiac, just trying to have month after month with no gluten and return to good health. But I told Gabe when January started, I said, okay, boom, we about to start January with 99. We about to hit the floor running. We about to hit the floor running. Now, we on the road to 600, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really at the point where it's like every live stream, we get about 10 new subscribers. It's a beautiful time to be alive. I'm gonna be honest, I think that we're on a faster pace than the last channel was. I think that we probably monetized by April, most likely. And then, yeah, the goal is 5K this year, but honestly, with this current trajectory, we could hit anywhere from 5K to 10K to 20K this year. If we keep on doubling our prior month progress each month, the numbers can get ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. It's a beautiful time to be alive. I got, the supporters are amazing. Last year was shaky. Last year I was dealing with the celiac, which caused mental health, which caused inconsistency, which just wasn't the best energy I could really put out. So everything that happened for a reason. This year, I don't smoke. I don't even smoke marijuana no more. I haven't smoked marijuana in January, February, damn near 4 months, and I'll never smoke it again. It's terrible for the veins, terrible for the arteries. Not a part of my process. Whole different channel. Yeah, whole different channel. We didn't ran it up. I literally took off for like a year. After my last channel got deleted, I just was like, you know what? I wasn't even tripping. I was just like, you know what? It's time for me to take a break and allow myself to heal. I went and found a second job, was working both jobs. Now I'm en route to get 3 jobs. And at the same time, I'm still able to consistently produce content. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I just feel way better than I felt last year. Yeah, you was the only one in the chat in January. That's a fact. Yeah, that part was depleting, but it was necessary. Like from the time it happened, I was like, wow, this is upsetting. This is, I felt upset, but honestly, I was running off of adrenaline. I was definitely running off adrenaline. No, for sure. Definitely. I was running off of adrenaline. That was a toxic phase of life. And, you know, to God be the glory. We on a better path now. Greatness from small beginnings. Amen. That is what's intended to be all of our lives, you know? Because it don't matter where you start at. When you start your life, no matter, you could have all types of support, all types of financial security, but you start new to this world. And everything you become is based off of what you desired to actually follow, the path that you actually follow. So we are from small beginnings, no matter who we are. But we all also have that path which leads to greatness. How you doing, Tyshawn? Amen, my friend. Tyshawn Mac TV official, welcome in. Boom. We only got 4 minutes left in this live stream. We had 28 likes. I would love to hit 30 likes. Please be sure to subscribe up, put on the post notifications. We go live every single day. Typically, we get 2 lives in per day. Some days we get 3 in. If we ever only get 1 in, the next day we're gonna get 3 in. I got fired from my last job for fighting. Dang. You at the new job is better though. But what we like to do is spread peace, positivity, motivation, push people towards God, which is that which is greater than you. And also we like to do push-ups, a minimum of 300 push-ups per day. We do sets of 30. When we stop is when we can't do a set of 30 anymore, or when we decide to stop. Most of the time we just decide to stop. Yesterday we got the streak record of 630, and I don't really think I could have completed another set of 30. Today we're about to get our next set in, and that's gonna put us at 420. One of my little brothers, well actually we got 3 minutes, I'm not gonna get that set in yet, but one of my little brothers has a college basketball game that I'm gonna be tuning into, keeping stats, and you know, supporting, because that's little bro. And then after that, I might actually still have some time for another maybe 30-minute live or so. Y'all know we moving next month. So next month when we move, it's actually gonna open up, even though we're gonna have more total work hours. I'm gonna be living with my girlfriend when we move. I won't be having to go to her house every night. So, and she's a content creator, 185K on TikTok, you know. She's comfortable, she's about that life, you know what I'm saying? So, when I get there, it don't matter. It could be some days it'll be late night. We're gonna have our live streams. We're gonna make sure we get those 2 to 3 live streams in a day, for sure. So it's a beautiful time to be alive. Hey, handsome, don't get, you speak of God, but you don't have a shirt on. What's up with that? Adam and Eve, Adam was perfect in God's eyes when he was walking around with no shirt, no drawers, nothing but eyeballs and low balls. You gotta understand that. Not having a shirt on should not offend anybody. If it does offend you, I do apologize, but I feel that you are a little bit sensitive. See, I like to influence people to have a mind towards fitness and wellness. So a lot of times I like to put the vessel on display, show off my improvements, and show off my routine in hopes that it inspires others to take their personal health and wellness seriously, you know? But I do appreciate you. You're a beautiful, wonderful soul. I could tell just because you have that type of concern on your mind and your heart when you come across this channel. I do appreciate and love you. And I would love for you to subscribe, hit the post notifications, and hit the like button. Be the 30th like on the video. This will be our first video with 30 likes. My nephew said I'm a ghetto genius. Amen. How you doing, Anderson? Being shirtless as a man, that's crazy, but I'm not I don't know. I feel like this is very much, you know, I get that a lot though. People say that a lot, but then they tend to come to terms. Now we got 1 minute left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna smash these last 30 push-ups. There will be no better or more perfect ending to this live stream than for me to get 30 likes at the same time as I finish this last 30 push-ups and get to 420. Now, for the OGs, you already know we still got the Discord. We got 2 new moderators coming at the end of the month. I'm gonna give y'all the Discord after I make y'all a moderator, because I'm trying to keep the Discord really moderators and OGs only. because I don't want the Discord to be blowing up crazily. Whenever, we have a live stream, we have plenty of live streams where people can come and we can do it as chatting and talking. But, the Discord can't be too crazy. 30 likes? Oh, let's get it. I only see 29 of them, but hey, we got 30. Let's do it. Let's smash these 30 push-ups. Let's go. 420 push-ups today. It's a beautiful time to be alive. I don't know, that might have been 450. I'm not sure. But it was a beautiful time to be alive. Today was an awesome day. We got some of the OGs tapping back in. I hope y'all stay around, you know what I mean? It's always been a family environment over here. It's always been an amazing, pure experience. I appreciate y'all. Remember, in life, you can become whatever you put your mind to. You just have to find something that you love, and put your mind to it, pray for it, and walk that path given to you. It's your boy, To Whom This Concerns, Silverback Home, escaping the maze, alone at peace, touching lives around the world. Absolutely, brother. We love to have you back, for sure. Motivating, inspiring. Y'all be easy. Have a great rest of y'all day. Hopefully, I'll see y'all later. The world is y'all oyster. I'm just a seashell. I hope to catch y'all later. Y'all be easy. Much love. Much love.